So in the DSM-5, narcissism is not listed as a symptom of borderline personality disorder. However, and this is a big however, I have borderline personality disorder and I can be extremely narcissistic in certain circumstances. People with BPD can have very high levels of empathy, but also our empathy can kind of go out the window depending on the circumstance. If there is enough of a trigger for us, we can start to rage and treat somebody horribly, and we basically are losing our empathy and not realizing how we're making the other person feel in that particular moment. Sometimes we can be incredibly empathetic if somebody is telling us something terrible that happened to them and they're crying. We might start crying with them. We might start putting ourselves in their shoes, feeling really terrible for them. But then also, we can also be so immersed into our own selves, our own feelings, whatever is going on in our life, that somebody else can be pretty irrelevant. Basically, we will put our own needs before somebody else's a lot of times. But then we can also be that type of person where you can tell anything to and will try to offer advice to you and will care and will genuinely want to help. So this is entirely circumstantial. It's not something that would be constant. If we are acting narcissistic, we're not always going to be acting that way. Whereas with somebody with narcissistic personality disorder, this is just constantly how they are. They don't have the ability for their empathy to like come and go to the same levels that somebody with BPD would. We are more sensitive to other people's emotions than somebody with NPD, but also our own emotions are going to overpower other people's emotions. We're going to come before them if our feelings are that strong. If we are in a depressed, emotional state, or if we are in an angry state. And then you have borderlines that also have narcissistic traits on the side. So, narcissism and borderlines, the degree of narcissism can vary pretty drastically.